Okay, so Sarah started with the saffron. So if you think of that as 2 wings, and then 2 wings. And actually it's kind of fun to have fuzzies sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
so you don't necessarily have to trim those off. You don't have to worry about it. So, you know, a lot of the stuff where I was pressing in the beginning, sometimes it just kind of comes out to your benefit to have that. Okay, so I started with the green. I'm not sure what this color is called, but it's green.
We should know.
It's got a word. It's got a name. It's got one
of
those
Caipirinha.
Yeah,
Caipirinha.
Did I say it right?
Okay, so those are my 2 and 2. So for colors, I think Sarah's gonna do a blue raspberry body. So I'm gonna do a head because I kind of like how that picks up this color in here and the neps. So you want to think about what's going to pop off of your wings. What are you going to be able to see off of it? So like for this little guy, he's got a red head against the purple because I feel like it just kind of pops there. You might, and again here, so this is picking up a color that's in the back wings, but it's still showing because it's got pink behind it.
So sometimes that complementary color works well. So like a purple with a gold or a pink with a green. Or...
Exactly. All right, so the pink, I'm going to wrap the body with the pink, I think. And so that's going to be yours too, right?
I'm going to do blue. I'm going to do the blue raspberry on the body. And I'm going to do, I want the head to be gold. So I'm going to use this, but then I'm going to put a little bit of merino over it, just because we have a gold merino in there.
Okay, cool.
So we'll show that when we get to it.
All right. Sounds grand.
I'll put these back outside, and you can start your
little wireframe
body. Yeah.
Okay, great. So I'm just going to set this aside, and we're going to make.
Oh, and we should say that you ironed.
Yes, we ironed those.
Rinsed and ironed.
Just set it to wool. We rinsed and press as much. I like to roll it in the towel again, a dry towel, and just kind of press, you know, a good bit of the moisture out. And then I use the iron to just take that the rest of the way. And what's going to happen that's so fun is all of your silk is going to wake up as it dries, and it's going to pop off of the merino, and you'll get that sparkle. So that's kind of exciting. Now from your kit, we're going to take one of these browns, and 1 is enough for 1 bug. And you should have 1 for each bug, and I think it makes 6, this kit. So you're just going to kind of, I don't want you to stress about this being exact. Each length that we cut of this is going to make 2 legs. You might want your scissors handy as well, because the string sometimes won't cut with this. But honestly, because when these aren't all the same length, I think it adds a dimension of fun. It makes them quirky. It gives them personality to be standing a little tawa.
My little doodle bug.
Will you pass
me a wire, please?
Yeah. Hi, Leo. Do you feel left out?
Thank you.
Here you go. Okay, so I like to take at least, you know, have the first 2 that I twist be approximately the same. But gosh. So, and then this is going to be twisted around the center. You'll see. All right, so what I'd like to do first, before these unravel any further, is I'm going to turn the feet. I'm going to get my super glue. We want just the tiniest bit. Now these got used in the workshop last night, so we'll see what shape we're in. So I'm going to take this at the very, very end, and I want to turn the tiniest little bit under. And before I clamp it all the way down, it looks really fuzzy, I know. I'm just going to put a minuscule amount, otherwise they're going to be stuck all over the place. And what is really helpful, we realized last night, is that my pliers that I brought with me have teeth to them. And if yours are smooth...
They're not now because they have glue on them.
Oh, the glue is helping. It's helping you out.
I've got some tooth.
Excellent.
Some glue tooth.
Glue tooth.
I'm so technically advanced.
That's right. Glue tooth. Okay, so we're just going to carry on with that.
And swax, you could use swax too if you turn these over and you just want that little kind of waxy finished end on the little feet. You could do that.
Okay. So we'll just carry on. And you know, I don't even mind if they're just little bits of fuzzy. I've made these really cute fuzzy bug legs by wrapping eco-printed chiffon around the wire, and they cool. Fuzz out, and they're just brilliant. So that is I don't mind a little fuzz. I just don't want the string to unravel.
Well, the cool thing about this whole project is that you can keep anything works. So
yeah, no rules.
I've adapted a lot of weird stuff that I didn't expect.
Yeah, wax would be really good on this, actually.
And it gives them a little tackiness, so they stay put where you put them.
You'll still be able to turn on your iPhones as opposed to like super glue where you've eaten all of your fingerprint off.
So many benefits.
All these things
we didn't think of when we created Swax.
That's right. It's a bonus. Pretty soon we'll just be staring at them. The like retina print. Are you already done?
I didn't glue mine.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't have to glue them all. Y'all do though. You have to glue your feet or swax them.
Yeah.
We just got done saying there were no rules.
I know, right? But do it this way.
But do it this way.
Or we'll hunt you down.
That's right. We'll find you in your doodle bugs. Okay, almost there, almost there.
Sharing like techniques or teaching a tutorial is, you know, you want to give people a lot of freedom, but they also kind of want a direction. That's what we're doing. Yeah. So yes, glue your feet.
Glue your feet. Okay, so I'm gonna take 2 of these that are similar in size, and instead of wrapping one around the other, I'm going to have them twist equally. Sarah actually said this perfectly last night, like a piece of rope would twist. And so you're twisting both things at the same time. And you know, 3 twists serves me well. So at this point, we haven't decided which is the front of the bug.
Right.
So now I'm going to take this 3rd leg approximately in the center. And I want to just bend it. I'll show you this after I get my fingers out of the way. So I've got it right there. And now I'm going to just girdle this.
This is hard to get tight, but the pipe cleaner and then the wool.
Yeah, we're not going to worry about loosey-goosey. We want it as tight as you can get it, but don't fret. Because, Sarah, pipe cleaner,
thank you.
This is going to be our friend. All right, so what we're going to decide now, we do have to make a little design decision. Let me see, where is that guy? Yeah,
this guy?
Perfect, sure.
You can show this too because it doesn't have anything on it.
Super. Okay, so this little body is wrapped, or is pipe cleaner that goes around this frame, and then it just extends out to create as long of a body as you want. If you don't want that, you can feel free to get a stumpy little body. And it can just be a little fire plug, or you can do even smaller, you can just do a big ball. It's really up to you. And you're just gonna cut the excess pipe cleaner off.
I'm gonna do stumpy this time. I keep doing dragonflies. And
yeah, dragonflies are fun. They're fun though. Okay, so I like to start, I like to look at it and go, okay, well these legs seem a little bit shorter. Maybe that'll be my head. Our head is going to be needle felted on after the fact, so you won't have any pipe cleaner within that, so that you can facilitate sticking the eyeballs in afterwards, because those are pins, and you're going to be able to feed the antennae through the head as well, and so we don't want a bunch of wire in there. So I just start this right at one end, and I'm going to figure 8 around, and if you need your pliers to kind of get that set. This is just security for your legs. So we want to wrap around that center leg again a couple times.
Just when you're ready. Just
Yeah.
What's beeping?
I don't know.
Something. Oh, that's the iron, I think, maybe.
Oh.
Telling us
turning
we left it
itself
on. Yeah. Okay. So I'm here. What do I want to do? I think I'm gonna go ahead and show you how to make the little hiney that sticks out. Oh wait, yours sticks out on both sides. Or are you gonna make like a long neck on yours?
I like to have a little bit where the head's gonna be wrapped in wool, so that when I do stick this part on, I've got something to.
See, I do the reverse. I just add a lot of extra between the two front legs. Okay, so for this, I just have to decide how long I want his little tail to be. Maybe this guy's gonna be, I don't know, it's gonna go right here. So I'm gonna fold this back on itself, the pipe cleaner, and I'm just gonna pull in this direction and this direction, so I have a nice tight twist. And I'm just gonna twist until I feel like that's a nice straight line. And then his little tail is posable once the wool is on. You can give him all kinds of personality after the fact. Okay, so then I've got this extra piece right here. I'm just gonna wrap it around once, maybe again, and I'm gonna trim it.
Aaron, why you bugging? That was like a high school thing. It was a cheerleader thing. Did you do that?
Here's your
No.
bug.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, so now we've got this thing ready for wool. Ready for wool. We're gonna pick our head colors. What was I gonna do? I was gonna do
That
one.
and your pink.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna use skewers for this.
Are you gonna make the
one?
head now?
I'm gonna make the head.
I got a skewer. I got a skewer too.
All right. I'm gonna split this roving.
So about an 8-inch piece.
Yeah.
Split in half.
And if you feel like, okay, this, let me preface this by saying that in class last night we had big heads, we had little heads, we had whatever size head you want. That is completely up to you. I tend to work smaller, I guess, but I'm in love with the ones that are bigger and just kind of even goobier. Goobier is a good thing, but they just have so much personality. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start this here. And we're gonna make sure our wool is not twisted. All our fibers are going in one direction. We are wrapping away, and we're gonna do like a little X. Right, Sarah? Okay, so don't pull your wool too tightly or it'll come apart.
Well, okay.
But
if you want to pull tightly, you got to hold closer.
Yes.
Hold closer so that you can pull on the actual fibers and not.
Okay, I'm starting to twist mine because it was falling apart. Okay, so it's just a little X going back and forth.
And it makes a little seed.
Yes.
You're looking for like a little pod shape.
So keep checking your fiber that it's not twisting on you.
Think of it like a ribbon.
Yes, a ribbon that you're keeping flat, right?
Yes.
Okay, so now I think, well, I've got a little bit of gold in there. That would have been fun. So I'm just going to tack this down a little bit, and I think I'm going to make his head a little bit bigger this time. Actually, let me just show you something fun. I'll add a little bit more blue, but then I want to add a little stripe of pink, just because.
Ooh. In the middle?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try it.
So I'm just going to take a tiny little strip.
Oh, if you pull it tight, you can almost make like...
You can bisect the head, yeah. It's
little,
really cool.
Yeah, bisect that bug head.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm not sure I got it centered, but here, let's go ahead and take that off.
Okay, here's mine.
Fantastic. Mine's coming apart. Okay, I got that centered better, I think.
What do you call a bug that can't have too much sugar?
Diabetic.
You're very, very close.
Diabeetle?
Yes, a diabeetle.
Okay, so I just slid this right off the end. And mine's messy. Can we start over?
We can.
This is terrible. It's terrible. Oh, no, this
or
is good.
You show how to
know
troubleshoot.
What? Let's troubleshoot. Yeah,
Okay.
we're troubleshooting. Because didn't I tell you that nothing was irreparable?
You did.
And you can't make mistakes? Okay, so I'm just going to keep moving this wool until it's something I do like. It was a little loose on the...
It's going to be a 50-minute video, but that's okay. I can't eat that. I'm just teasing.
Sorry. Just like the class ran over.
We did great in the class.
Yeah, considering we had a lot of newbies.
Yep. I've taught many a workshop that we didn't finish.
I feel like everybody walked away with something that was finished.
Yes.
That was nice. Okay, so I kind of like his little bead-shaped head. I'm going to set that aside for now, and I can keep poking on it. I don't want it to get so tight that I can't... See, I like having little fuzzies at the back. I actually appreciate that because that is going to help marry the head to whatever fiber I wrap around this.
Yes, so for first-time felters, you can over-felt, and then it's all felted, and then it won't attach.
It won't stick.
Right.
Okay, so we're going to move on to the body. I'm going to split this the same way. Now this one, you want to keep the legs, gosh, kind of in the same plane. You don't want to start bending these all crazy yet, or you'll get crazy when you're trying to wrap your body. Okay, so Sarah would give you a method, but I want you to go, like, know that you can go semi-rogue on this. We're going to do a figure 8 of sorts. I want to add, can you see? Am I moving out of
but
frame?
stay over that, yes.
Okay, sorry. So I'm still trying to keep my fiber very straight. I'm going in between and around these legs because I want there to be fiber between these legs to adhere the head to.
Are you at times wrapping around the actual leg wire?
I am.
All right, I have not done that before. I have been sticking to just around the pipe cleaner.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't go.
Well, I think you can, especially if you add fuzzy britches later.
I mean,
and
I went between the legs, but I didn't go around the legs. But now I'm going around.
I think I do at the head because I like to have extra fiber there. Okay, so now at this point, I want to be mindful of, like, does it look like I've got just a ribbon, or is it going to be a nice smooth look? So some of that will be achieved by poking it afterwards, stabbing it. But right now, I want to wrap as cleanly as I can. Where it's thicker, just go over it again. Okay, so I did get a little thick here, but my thought is that I'm going to go over this again anyway. So you can draft this out a little bit, thin it up. And I do something different than Sarah does. Like, I like to spin the body because I feel like I get a tighter wrap on my pipe cleaner if I'm able to do this. So I get I'm smoothing it with my finger and my thumb at the same time. And I'll show you, once you've gone to the end, if you have enough fiber there, a nice trick for getting coverage on the little tippy end of it is once this is covered, twist that with your pliers and then take this around again. Now his little bottom's covered. You're gonna look a little derpy at this point.
This is what mine looks like.
Hers is perfect.
Well,
Hers is perfect. Mine is uber
It's perfectly derpy.
Uber derpy. Trust me, they're gonna get cute. Have faith.
Oh, I have
Have faith.
I've seen it happen over and over.
Alright, so Sarah's is looking grand. Are you gonna add more girth?
No, maybe she'll be this little skinny thing with a big head.
Little skinny thing with a big old head. Alright, so you see how wonky it is there? I don't like that. I want to kind of taper this. So I'm going to start. These legs, don't let them frustrate you. They're going to be in your way. Sometimes I'll actually like do this. So I'm splitting the roving with it, the leg, to get around it. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'm continuing to make sure that my fiber is not twisting, which is wanting to do real bad. Okay. Again, this is all up to you design-wise right now. You can make it thin, you can make it fatter. It's all up to you.
What do ants use to smell good?
I don't know.
Antiperspirant.
Ah, you got
I
it.
have deodorant, but yes.
Deodorant, I like yours. Sarah, always thinking outside the box. Okay, this is really loose.
Why is that a joke? Because that's what we use to smell better. Deodorant.
Well, it's deodor
Oh.
ant.
Deodorant. That's why it's a joke. Because they broke it down.
That's right. Okay, so one thing that I like to do is, once you've got enough fiber on there, is see how my needle is kind of parallel with the leg. Granted, you've got wire in there that you need to be mindful of. But you can just kind of fashion this and mold this around the leg by taking shallow little stabs parallel to each leg. So see how this one kind of comes this direction? Okay, so now I'm going to stab along with that. Well, actually, it's not working.
Yeah, be careful stabbing.
Yeah.
I'm just,
Might
for
be,
the first time felters,
exactly.
be careful stabbing.
Be careful.
towards your-
Always be aware of where your fingers are
Yes.
when you're doing this. And use your stab it. Use that as, you know, something underneath. Never hold your piece like this and stab, because the needle it travels a lot further than you expect it will.
Mm-hmm.
Goes right out the other side and into your finger. And we don't want to see you posting your bloody fingers.
Yes. It's so funny. I'd like to wake up in the morning, have my coffee, open Facebook. Like, there's a bloody finger. And then I feel bad because
it's all your fault.
It's all
It's all your fault.
It's all your fault. You're taking us down this path to ruin. There are inherent dangers in felting. We're just keeping it real, folks. But just work as safely as you can. Okay, I don't do my best work when I've got a crowd.
I
I'm
think
too
these
distracted.
doodlebugs get together at night and swing dance. That's what I think.
I don't think they swing dance. I think they jitterbug.
Oh, good. You're so slow.
But they look like, don't they look like they do that?
They do.
And one of them juggles.
For sure, one of them. At
I'm
least
pretty
two.
Sure.
At least two. Okay, so now we can take our little heads and marry them to the body. No! You know what we're going to do first?
The wings.
Yeah, we're going to do wing stays. So to do that, we're going to take this.
Cut it in half. I'll cut it in half and share with you.
Great, thank you. Your folks taught you well.
I know.
Sharing on the playground.
Here you go.
Thank you. All right, so you'll be cutting this cloth wrapped wire, the white one, in half. And that is going to provide stability for your wings. And so we're going to wrap this in a coordinating fiber that goes with your wing color. So where are my wings?
They're outside. Yours are chartreuse.
Okay, mine are chartreuse, and so I'm going to take dies und, and I'm going to do a really fine wrap. So Sarah and I have different methods for this. I like to start at the end and just kind of anchor.
I'm going to try your method.
Okay. So just kind of try to wrap it over enough. And I like to use my fingers with this and just get it going. You know, I'm pinching and I'm just kind of, I'm twirling the wire this way. And once I have enough fiber there, we're going to do the same thing we did at the little hind end of the body. And we're just going to clamp that down. And I think that gives us a good anchor to start. And now what I do is I hold on, I'm pinching this, I'm making sure my fiber isn't twisting the loose fiber, and then I just kind of twirl it down.
It's working very well. We've got a nice skinny, even wrap.
Yeah. And this is the method I employ for, I've often made these bug legs with, did I bring any? I didn't. I do a more advanced bug that has fiber wrapped legs. Mm-hmm. And it's a really great technique. I put if you're going to do that, I put dollops of super glue as I go.
Mm-hmm. I would have fiber stuck to me everywhere.
Could you use the sticky
cleanly.
bun on this?
Brilliant.
You could use a little bit of tacky wrap sticky bun. Yeah, I'll go get our wings. I'll probably dry.
So see how I'm just holding this like that? It'll make more sense when you've got it in your hands, I think. So you didn't go back down, Sarah.
I went one way.
Okay. So again, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to bring it to the end, turn it over, clamp it, wrap more fiber over it, make sure you're going in the right direction. That's always fun. Realize you're not. And then any excess I'm just going to pull off here, and I'll just let it